everyone. We're gonna start in less than 1 minute. Okay. Das kriegen wir hin.
So.
Okay. Can everyone please take a seat for our winners? I can't really see you guys, but I'm sure you can see me and you can hear me. So please come and take a seat. We're gonna start now. So, welcome to the A Awards. My name is Celine and I came here kind of spontaneously because I know someone who's working for Project A who's called Anne, and she brought me and asked me if I can host this. So I obviously said yes, since I'm not really deep into this VC and startup ecosystem yet. So I thought it's a good idea to come to get to know you guys, to get to know more founders, more innovative ideas, and I'm really happy to be here with you today. So what do I actually do for a living? I started to, I started to launch a LinkedIn channel where I inform about innovation, entrepreneurship, and tech trends. Who of you is on LinkedIn? Okay, everyone. Is there anyone who saw a video of me yet? Some. Yay, nice. Okay, there need to be some more people in here. And I would love to connect, so if you want to follow me, my name is Celine Flores Willers, and you'll find a lot of information on innovation and startups. So I want to present to you a new function on LinkedIn. It's not quite new, but some of you might know it. Please take out your phones. I'm going to explain to you how you enter the function. Open and unlock your phone, turn on Bluetooth, and open the LinkedIn app. And then click on the network icon, which is the icon right next to the home button, where it's an icon of 2 people. And when you click on this item where you can follow or invite more people, you will find another little icon with the kind of same symbol. It's one person where you can click on plus. It's in the right bottom, on the right bottom of the app. Did you find it? Yes? Okay, cool. So if you click on this item, you can look for people nearby. And if you turn on Bluetooth, you're now going to see all the other people here on LinkedIn within the app, and you can just connect easily to anyone who's in this area right now, which I think is a really cool function for conferences. So, yeah, you found it? Great. Okay. Well, this is what I actually do. I help companies, founders, and CEOs to build their personal brands on LinkedIn, just as I did. And this is, what I do for a living. So I'm founding a little company within this sector, and that's obviously why I was interested in all the branding and marketing panels and discussions today. Okay, so now we want to move on to the really important part of today, which are the A Awards. And I want to welcome Florian here with me on stage. Welcome, Florian.
Hey.
Hi. Okay, so how was your day so far?
Quite busy, to be honest. I didn't really have a lot of time to rest, but I found it very interesting, and I think what we wanted to achieve, exchanging knowledge in a really open way, has been achieved in at least most of the talks I saw. So that's good, and we definitely going to do this again. Yeah, I'm 100% sure.
It is the third time already, or?
Now we've been doing it since 8 years in a much smaller format, just within the portfolio, and now we've started to open it last year for the first time to the outside world. And this year we kind of doubled the size of last year. But opening up to the broader ecosystem we did for the first time last year. Yeah.
Okay, nice. And we're gonna invite our winners up on stage in just a second. And we've got 5 categories, which are brand and marketing, IT, data, M&A, and disruption. And we've got really cool startups who are going to win today.
Which are not only from our portfolio. Yeah, that's also important.
This is the first time that Project A is actually announcing startups from the outside, so not from the Project A family, which I think is great.
Some are, but not all.
Yes, some are, but not all of them. So I think that's great. And I think they just, well, they have done an outstanding performance, so to say, right?
Yeah,
all of them, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so for our first category, which is IT, I want to welcome Stefan Schulz, the CTO of Project A, here on stage. Please give him an applause.
Thank you very much for the introduction. Great to stand here in front of that really huge amount of people. And I'm just sending one wish to the people that are pretty far in the back. Please stop talking now. Is it working? No, not really, or? Okay. So I give my best to present a good laudatio for a company that put communication in the center of their business model. And communication, as you may know, can nowadays happen via numerous ways, like messaging, like phone calls, email, chat, or pretty old school, like meeting in reality. And that company getting this award built this whole business model around the aspect of communications and especially conversation. And the IT setup behind is the main driver to enable this. It provides a maximum of flexibility and power when it comes to handling conversations. And it enables scalability. And that not just from an infrastructure perspective, we say it's able to serve millions of users, but especially also it allows in scalability in terms of development. Multiple teams being able to develop in parallel on the same platform. And all of that is actually made possible by building an IT architecture of independent services around the whole aspect of conversations, in combination with an open source based and standardized way of how these services play together, and a really clever usage of webhooks and events. And all of that sums up to a platform that is powerful and flexible, but also very good to understand, and the main enabler for the future growth of the company. So from my side, congratulations to the winner of the A Award 2019 in category IT for Dixer. Oh, now here it comes. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this award. Thank you to the entire Project A team, especially Steven, Charlotte, Andy, and Tamer for all their support. I'm extremely proud to be accepting this award on behalf of the team. We've been working super hard. We've been building a conversational platform, enabling brands to communicate with their customers as if they're friends. Thank you so much. I know the team back home will be extremely happy and proud when I bring this back to them. Thank you.
Congratulations. Okay, so we're going to move on to our second category, which is brand and marketing. And I want to welcome Philipp Werner, the CMO of Project A.
40 million in revenue in 2018, from 80% recurring customers, 100,000 active subscriptions. And why they get this prize is because they managed to successfully establish a vertically integrated brand from scratch in only a couple of years. They have very strong brand recognition in the relevant target group and the perceived positioning as superior to the existing brands out there, which is why they're also able to sell at a price higher than the incumbents. They're selling via Germany's most reputable drugstore, DM, without actually being copied by them, which shows how strong the brand is already. They scale to 7 markets by now, mastering the challenge of combining brand and performance marketing in one approach. Their VP marketing was here today, enlightening us about the approach that they used. So I'm very happy to ask the winner of this prize on the stage, Johanna Wielens from Lilydoo.
Thank you, Philipp. So yeah, it's a very, very great honor to receive this prize. As a Lilydoo, from kind of the first year or first moment on, as I said, it's a very great honor, and I'm very, very proud of the team for achieving this, for also having this recognition of doing great in marketing, building up their brand. And I want to thank all of my team, who unfortunately none of them are here today, but still, like, great big thanks to all the team, also to every support in Berlin, as we've had a lot. So yeah, thank you very much. Very proud.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. Okay, our third category is data, and I want to welcome Martin Lötsch. He's actually the Chief Data Officer of Project A. Please welcome him.
Hello. When we look at companies with respect to how they use data, we like to categorize them in 4 different stages on their level of data maturity. So companies that just start in the first stage, they usually do some kind of standardized reporting in Excel or Google Sheets that they manually populate with stuff they have in their operational systems. Then maybe in a second stage, when they then manage to operationalize and automate these reportings into some sort of data warehouse, then we like to call these companies data proficient. When they then also manage to make business critical decisions using that data, so like sales or on their marketing, then we like to call them data savvy. But only finally when the company makes all of their decisions based on data. So when there is no decision made without data, then we like to call these companies data driven. And the company that is going to get the Project A award in the category Outstanding Data is clearly in that data-driven stage. So to begin with, they have one of the most complete data warehouses I've ever seen. So every business process, or more or less, is in there and well modeled. But not only do they have this, but they also manage to democratize this data in their organization. So every week they have 80 people from their organization using their various BI teams tools. But they did not stop at reporting. They made sure that all the data that they collected about customers and their products are pushed to the other operational systems of the company that they use to run their process. So to their marketing tools, Zendesk, Salesforce, and so on. Also, they personalize their website based on customer segments that they have in the data warehouse. They manage their 100-person customer service team based on customer happiness data. They forecast future revenue, and they actively flag products with a low margin to their product team. But to me, most importantly, when they discovered that they had a problem growing their company through their main marketing channel, they did not put their head in the sand, but they they made a brutally honest analysis of what's impacting their growth with their whole company. They had the guts to completely pause their main marketing channel to analyze what kind of spillover effects it has on organic traffic. And they started a lot of very good initiatives to fix what they call their growth wheel.
Okay, so we want to create a little Trommelwirbel for them, okay? I don't know if there's a translation into the English language, but let's do something like, okay, you're going to start now. And the winner in this category is...
Our portfolio company and friends from Rotterdam.
Hello, friends!
So, Rinke.
Woo!
Wow. Is it working? Yeah. So thanks a lot for the very kind words, Martin. Very grateful to be here and to stand there, basically on part of the team. First of all, wanna really thank my guys at the BI team for really building this data-driven vision that we always had and making that a realization. And second of all, everyone at HelloPrint that is always open to using data to make their decisions, from customer service, sales, up on the management team. Everyone is really open to do that. And also I want to take a moment to highlight how important the collaboration with Project A was in that. Because when we started, we always had a certain vision, but the reality was we didn't have anything more than click-through dashboards. And I think the collaboration with Project A really set us on the right path to be where we are now. So I really want to thank you for that and looking forward to collaborating for many more years. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Congratulations. Okay, even though the microphones didn't work, I think you did a great job doing the Trommelwirbel, so we're gonna do it again, okay? So our next category is M&A, and please welcome with me Christoph Rösler. He's the Director, Venture Development and Sales of Project A. Please welcome him.
Oh, thank you very much. Actually, that next category starts with a little bit of regret, because in fact, we spoke to that very company 2 years ago about a potential investment. And well, we didn't make the investment. And I'm going to tell you why. We really like the business model. We really like the team. Thought great spirit, really good execution. But it is a model that is quite local to a certain extent. So they do build a platform, but they have to rebuild that platform and basically their local partners over and over again in every geography. And we thought, well, that sounds like a really, really tough challenge. Now, fast forward 2 years, and it turns out that company has actually managed to overcome that challenge. And they've done this by using what very few companies do, at least in this stage, and this is using an M&A strategy. So, I mean, we all know fast-growing companies. There are a lot of chaos already. And now think about the complexity that you create when you start adding in other companies into that quickly, organically growing company. It just must be a really, really big mess. But they've actually managed to pull it off operationally. So they have bought 5 companies in the last couple of years. Actually, a very big competitor in the Netherlands just recently, a more B2B focused company 6 months before that, and are seemingly doing very, very well with the integration. So the winner in this company is Urban Sports Club, and I would like to ask Moritz on stage. Congratulations. So.
Thank you very much. This prize does actually mean a lot to us at Urban Sports Club, because as you mentioned, we've been growing the business quite a lot with M&A. So in the last year since we started, we've actually done 11 acquisitions. But the key thing for us, the key thing for me is it's not so much about M&A. So the title can be a bit misleading, because the real work only starts once you sign the contract, right? Because signing the contract is work, but then the integration starts. And that when it comes to the actual work, right? Because you have to integrate the teams, integrate the cultures, integrate the processes, all of these things. So I'm extremely proud. That's, I think, one of the things I'm the most proud about at Urban Sports Club. It's a team we've built that manages to integrate all of these different cultures and integrate these 11 different companies into one Urban Sports culture. So on behalf of the whole Urban Sports Club team, thank you very much, and thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, so our fifth and last category is disruption. And please welcome with me the CPO of Project A, Tamer El Havari. Here you go. Yeah.
Can you hear me? Yeah, great. All right. Building businesses is already tremendously hard. Building businesses while providing a service that is more or less new to the customers is even harder. But it's even more harder if you're working in regulated environments. This company for the category disruption has been founded 4.5 years ago. They already served over 1 million customers, and they launched in 4 countries already. And very soon they're going to launch in Germany. I'm very, very happy about. To be honest, I don't like disruption, because disruption also comes with destroying things. And I think this company really understood that destroying things is basically not the right approach for disruptions, but integrating into existing systems, even if these systems have been developed over multiple centuries. So this company has done a tremendous job in order to find a balance between all different stakeholders, customers, markets, politics, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
So the Project A Award for Disruption.
We need a Trommelwirbel.
Goes to Krü. So I would like to ask Christina on stage, who's going to take over the Project A Award. Thank you very much.
So I think I have my colleagues in Stockholm.
Move on. This is yours. Oh, it's a video. Okay, I'm sorry.
I have my colleagues in Stockholm who have, like, as you know, we have not launched in Germany, so I will have speak for the award.
Hi everyone, a big thank you, vielen Dank. Great honor to receive this award. Sorry I couldn't be there in person. And a great thank you for all the support from Project A. Happy and honored to have you on board on this journey. We're still just getting started. This is obviously a team effort. So a big thank you from both me and the rest of the team here in Stockholm.
We need.
As you can see, everybody in Stockholm is super happy. We're super grateful. You've seen Johannes, who came up with the idea and the answer to the question, I'm doing everything in my life with a smartphone. Why can I not see a doctor? So it's great to receive that award. Thanks very much.
Congratulations.
Danke dir.
Okay. Okay, Florian, we're going to move on to the wrap up, the closing notes, so to say. And can you please tell me what you learned today? Was there anything new for you?
Yeah, lots of things. I don't know what talks you followed, but I, for example, looked at Mirko Kasper's talk this morning. And what I found really interesting was how but you don't really understand why, and market research will really tell you why people behave in a certain way that you just tracked. And I think he does it in a very convincing way. And what I also liked was the talk from Alex McCracken from Silicon Valley Bank. And I think one point that he raised, a lot of companies want to go to the US, and I think it's a good idea, and we also encourage companies to do that. But he said, if you want to go to the US, you have to have the proper financing in place to do that first. So minimum 2, 3, 4 million to do that. And what I also found really interesting, that he encouraged, I mean, he sees most of the companies doing that successful, that one of the founders actually goes to the US and opens the office there instead of just hiring a country manager there. And I thought those were two of the learnings that I found really interesting. And probably one last learning I just had again from Silicon Valley Bank, venture debt. If you get venture debt in, you should probably not get it from a fund, but rather from a bank, which I thought was quite an interesting learning, which I didn't know before. So rather specific stuff, but hey, that's how you learn. Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, I've been joining for the first time and I didn't know much about Project A yet.
Yeah.
And I must say, I really love the atmosphere here. So the last time I've been here was on Monday and I've been hosting an event for Vodafone and everyone was like in a suit and really, well, I'm not supposed to say it, but more stiff. And here everyone is like really open-minded, talking to each other. You get to know so many new people. So this was one of the main things for me, to get to know you. And yeah, it was a great day. Also, I joined 2 sessions. One was about your rebranding of your logo. And I think it's crazy how a team of designers actually sits down and thinks about, okay, what's the core of our business? What do we want to transport to our audience? What do we want to say with our brand? And then translate all these adjectives and adverbs into colors, into forms, and it was really great listening to them and getting to know how a brand actually, and a logo is built up. So I don't know who joined the session, but I found this really, really interesting. Yeah. So I have some numbers, which are last year you were 400 people. Now you are 1,300 people, so you more than doubled this event within 1 year, which I think is crazy. You had 2,000 applicants on your waiting list for the wildcards to come here, which is also insane. So guys, you made it here. I think you deserve an applause for yourself. Give me an applause. Yeah. And I think this is why we especially want to thank the Project A team who organized this and who brought us here. I want to give a big shout out to Alena and Charlotte. Please give them the biggest applause. That's fine. Okay, here you go. Ja.
Vielen Dank.
Hello. No. Guys, thank you all for coming. Like, seeing you all here now really makes this whole thing, this work, this walking a marathon today worthwhile. So thanks for coming. We really hope that you enjoyed our conference today. But Charlotte and myself, we do not want to take the credit because we did not organize this whole event ourselves. I mean, this would be crazy. So thanks a lot to the whole Project A team, design, front end, marketing, communication, sysadmin, and all of the volunteers who supported us the last days and especially today. So give a big applause to our team. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And Florian, I think we also need to thank someone else which are your partners, right?
Yeah.
So I think they...
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you saw some talks of them today, and I think what we try to achieve, and I think that sometimes goes on your nerves if you go to conferences, you see partners or sponsors that do talks that are really not valuable to you, and we really try to achieve that we integrate our partners in a way where you also get content that's really valuable to founders. And I think Schlittger, Möllmann Partners, SMP did a great job under difficult conditions in the room back there, and talked about the exit process and M&A as a tool for startups. We had Microsoft for Startups giving a great talk. We had obviously CrossEngage and Dixa contributing to the program. The guys from Henkel X being here on the panel. And then we had Silicon Valley Bank with several contributions. So I think we really try to integrate our partners in a way that not just gave money, but actually also contributed to the quality of the program. Yeah. So thanks a lot to them, and I hope they will come back next year. And we are really open. Let me also say that if you want to be a partner of this event, just approach Rainer or me or Charlotte or Lena next year. Yeah. So if you want to contribute to this, feel free.
Nice.
We are an open platform for this kind of stuff. Yeah.
Do you want to say anything else? Because otherwise we're going to close this here.
No, I think we are the only ones between us and the
there's
party.
someone who
But
wants to
Reinhard
say
wants to say something. Yeah.
Oh!
Hello? Hello? I always want to say something.
Yeah, that's good.
First of all, I want to say, could everybody just like get a little bit more quiet? So could everybody actually turn around from the first front row on and tell the people behind themselves to quiet down just for one last time?
That's a good idea.
Still too loud? Psst. I still hear somebody over there. I think they are one person and then one group of people that we should still thank. The first person that I would still really like to thank is DJ Cohorte. DJ Cohorte is actually, three. First, DJ Cohorte, he's our Chief Data Officer, Dr. Martin Lötsch. You just saw him here handing over the data award to HelloPrint, and he's now getting ready because he will DJ now for the first tour together with us. The second is Uwe Horstmann. It's one of our partners, and it's actually his birthday today. So I would actually quickly ask us to sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Uwe. Happy birthday to you.
Woo!
And the third is a group we would like to thank you, not only for coming, but actually for the donations that came in here today. And for this, I would like to ask Christian again on the stage.
Hello. So we set up the crowdfunding campaign this morning, and you might have seen that we surpassed our goal of 10,000 euros easily, I would say. And I want to thank you so much for contributing. I'm really happy about all your support. We will also keep you updated about all the trees that we can plant thanks to you. And I really think that all the people who have the green tree on their badges really close the execution gap today when it comes to climate change. So thank you very much. I really appreciate your support. And thank you for making it possible.
We are by now, if you go on the website, you see 11,000 something. Florian has just generously accepted that he will donate another 2,000. I mean, like he has the money, so.
Yeah. Style, yeah.
Thank you very much. I'm now going off and now.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to add anything else. Just stay here for a bit, get some drinks. We heard you're going to drink water, obviously not. Have a good time here, get into touch with more people, and have a good night. Thank you for coming.
Danke dir.